for watching today's video. And yes, by the title of this video, you probably noticed that I do have pink hair. I absolutely love it. I hope that you love it too. Give this video a thumbs up if you do like the pink hair. And today I'm going to take you through all the steps of getting your hair pink and also maintaining it and that sort of thing. So this is a hair video. But before we get into that, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. And down below, become a part of my Candy fam. We'll be sweet friends, girl. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. Done at Hairline in Stonebridge. It is in Edenvale and they are super amazing stylists. Karen is the owner of Hairline, and apart from her being an amazing hairstylist, she's also an amazing boss. Just the way, well, she's more of a leader, not really a boss. Just the way she treats her staff and really educates them and makes sure that they follow the right protocol with all things. I think that's just proper work ethic, and that's also a reason why I love the salon so much. So Janine is my hairstylist. She is just the most gorgeous person ever, and she is absolutely amazing with blonde hair. Make sure to contact her. I'll put all their contact details down below in the description bar so you guys can check them out. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and yeah, I'll probably be going there for 2 years. So I also have hair extensions. My extensions are sponsored by Strands of Love, and what I really love about the Strands of Love extensions are that they are quite full and thick. So you'll buy less tapes and actually have more hair, if that makes sense. My hair is pretty short. This is probably the length of my hair. Well, it's not that short, but it's, you know, it's getting there. So your question is probably, how do I get gorgeous hair like this? Without going to the extreme, something that's soft and subtle and non-committal, because I think that's quite a big thing for blondes. So basically we had to start by taking out my hair extensions because I had to redo my roots. I had to highlight my roots again and also tone the rest of my hair as well as tone the extensions. So they start by really removing the extensions one by one. And it's also quite tedious because I am very like, in Afrikaans we say kleinserig. I don't know what that is in English, but I like and ow, and my ears, my ears, no. Eyes tear up every single time someone just pulls on my hair or something like that. So that's like the worst part for me. Just removing them and combing out the glue, and then I have to kind of retape the extensions. So I do have a video on this. I'll link it up here where I talked about doing my highlights and doing my extensions and all of that and styling them. So you guys can click there and check it out if you want to. After that, they washed my hair with a deep cleansing shampoo to make sure that it's free of all oils and dirt and whatever before they start coloring and toning. And then she went in with the highlights. So this is also in the previous video that I spoke about, that I linked up there, so you guys can just kind of check it out and see how it goes on and whatever. But while the foils were done, they started mixing my toner, and for this we used the Schwarzkopf Blonde Me collection. I also use the Schwarzkopf Blonde Me lifting powder on for my highlights. But for toner on the top, we basically mix strawberry and ice, which is like a pink toner, and ice is like a blonde toner. And she toned half of my hair. That's why we have a bit more of a softer effect on top. So it's a bit more blonde with some subtle strawberry pieces going into the darker shades. And then at the bottom, we only used strawberry. So while that was developing, they also started toning my extensions and making sure that those are clean and retaped and everything. After that, I went for a wash. So they do a nice wash, and they also condition your hair, but you have to be super careful not for the conditioner to come too close to the roots, because you'll be reapplying the extensions, you want to make sure that the extensions really sandwich against your hair well without any oil or anything preventing it from really bonding nicely. So just be careful of that. If you are a fan of massages and nice pampering sessions, and I would highly recommend booking yourself in for treatment at Hairline, because they have this tranquil basin setup where you kind of just go in there. There's a glass separating you from the salon, and inside it's so quiet and peaceful, and they wash your hair, they put on your treatment, and then they take you to this one corner where they would start massaging your neck and your back, and it's just so relaxing and you just literally want to fall asleep. It's the best experience ever. I really love those sort of treatments. But after that, I went through to Janine's station, and this is where we grabbed the new Blonde Me strawberry, I think it's like a spray conditioner that they use. So it's a leave-in conditioner that you spray on your hair, and you can kind of just choose any color. They've got steel blue, they've got pink, they've got like a jade color, which is like a turquoisey shade, and you spray this in the areas that you want the pink to be more prominent, and you blow away this into the hair, so it doesn't feel like there's anything in your hair. And it also intensifies the color of your hair, like we did at the bottom over here. They also sprayed the extensions with it, and that's why this area is a bit more pink. And then it also just washes out, so it's non-committal, which is quite nice because you don't have to worry about bleaching it out of your hair or doing any of those sorts of color correcting stuff, because it literally just washes out. After my hair was blow waved, they put the extensions back into my hair, and then Janine just cut them to really make sure that they blend nicely. If you saw my previous video, I did make them a little bit shorter because they were just like a bit too long for me, and I wanted something that's more like layered and shorter and a bit more natural. And I'm actually quite liking this length and the way it looks right now. The coolest thing ever was when they brought out the Cloud9 O. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but this was like the first time I saw it. It was so cool. Like, it's like your old school heat rollers, but this thing has a thermostat in the middle that actually turns red, and you place it in this O, and with infrared it heats up. So when you take it out, it starts heating up, and then you can put it in the hair and just kind of set it, and it will give you this lovely flicky sort of vibes. Once the rollers have cooled down, you can take them out and you just have beautiful styled hair. And then I was kind of just left with this look, which I think is so cool because I wanted something that's a little bit different and something that I can also get rid of if I don't like it, or if I get bored with it, I can kind of just go back to blonde. So that is my story on taking my hair from blonde to the strawberry ombre color. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up down below. And I just want to thank you guys so much. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Until my next video, you must stay sweet. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I can actually say strawberry kisses. I can't talk today. And then I'm going to pick up this lovely pink shade called Scene. This is a beautiful blush tone pink with a golden undertone. And then I'm going to gently pack that over the lid area, kind of just stopping over here.